to the money, nigga praying every day. Glad to say I was broke. Tell him battle, battle, battle. Now I got my bands up. 1000 on the bill just to keep the pants up. Only on the real note, I couldn't fake what I've been doing. All my real ones know this nigga riding for his 53, I'm throwing up. They see the chain, I keep it tough. Say she feeling little nigga, try love. Say she love me for my smile, so I'm looking mean as mean as days squawking, so I'm keeping feathers plucked.
Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. Has this at the 6. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Escapes the pocket. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. A quick throw completed out to the left. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 42. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to the air here. He's trying to push the field. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Chiefs take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Attack, attack! Hey, 57, 57! Attack!
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Completed to his running back. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too... They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
Yellow, yellow! Hey, 57, 50, easy! Watch out!
Another throw for Mahomes. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he's looking to throw. Finds Hyatt. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They're throwing it. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. From the gun, it's Tracy. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Jukes one defender, and it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
On first down, they'll run. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
They give it to him again. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Let's go now.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. He's gonna throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds at the 4. Oh, he was thinking touchdown there.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. They cost him 5 yards. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Koo able to put it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He puts some air under this one, deep right. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now lead by 10. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down. The tip definitely broke up that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He lets one fly, deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Yellow. Sight.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Rolling left, behind some time. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
3rd and long for Mahomes. Rice pulls it in along the sideline. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st down, ball at the 36. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the sideline, and Adams snags it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Mahomes trying again here on 2nd and 10. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Let's go. Back to 60.
Play action on first down. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. He's got it deep downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
They'll try and punch it in. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Buckle up, it's third and goal. Now looking to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants chop some of the lead off before the half. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Easy.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock down. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15. 15.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
15,
One
15.
last play before the break.
Yellow.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Yellow. Listen.
One final shot before halftime. Here's a loft deep down the middle. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hero 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
15. Yellow. Our side.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing a 4th down. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps.
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. Oh, and the call backfires. This one is intercepted. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Not every fake is destined for the highlight reel, and that one's going to probably make the low light reel. They were all over that one from the start. Picked up the targets in coverage. Just about anywhere they threw it, an interception was possible.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Hyatt with the grab. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here we go.
2nd and 6. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up 4th and long. The Giants are set to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow. Far side.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Hits his running back. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Wide. Far side.
Play action, Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Color. Far side.
Now a give left side to Pacheco. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He'll get this one, Adams. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Mahomes. He's on the move. He takes it. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And no turn. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They'll throw on 1st. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants will have a first down. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that.
All right, here we go. Second down. Here's a throw. For the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter, and they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow. Eye down these two. Eye down these two. Yellow. Right side.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
15.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making a 3-score game in the fourth. Travis Kelsey, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs push their lead to 18. Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Toss now to the short side. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
From the 29. Gets everything he has under this throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chiefs take over on his 5th interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Yellow. Yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
color. Right side.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Yellow. Right side.
Here's Mahomes now. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs put up even more points in a win. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
2nd and 10 now. Oh, he got some air under this one. Deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants putting up points in a game decided. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 57, 57. Side.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line.
43.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 30.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. Right side.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That one hits for 30. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
Yellow.
Instead, it goes backwards.
Yellow. Right side.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Eye down these two. Eye down these two. Attack, attack.
They've got a man in motion.
Right side.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. Reed now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing now from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants make it an 18-point game.
Giants 24.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
The Giants using their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow. Right side.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He lofts it deep left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
He's trying another one deep. Got along the left sideline, but he did not get full. That's incomplete, brings up third down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Yellow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Return.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Right side.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Kelsey makes the catch. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They've got first down from the 31. Again, Mahomes to throw. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Attack, attack.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Right side.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
He'll throw again on second down. Gets this to Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 20. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Working inside the red zone. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is picked up by the Chiefs. At the 20. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Chiefs put up even more points in a win. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10.
Here we go, set.
Throwing now, off play action. Trying to push it deep downfield. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Chiefs have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, 57, 57.
They send a man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He fires one deep down the... He's got it deep downfield.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Yellow, 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 yellow.
They're going to try with the wideout. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now.